You might not recognize the face, but workout fanatic Jen Selter has one of the most famous butts in the world.
Is that Jen? Bigger than Kim's, guys. Oh my God.
But a body this good doesn't come easy, and Jen puts in long hours at the gym to achieve her toned figure. In under 2 years, the 20-year-old New Yorker has amassed a staggering following on Instagram, including global megastar Rihanna.
When I heard that Rihanna was following me on Instagram, I was the happiest girl. I've always been a fan since I was a young girl. And it just shows that if talent is following you, you're doing something right.
Yo, you know damn well that shit is not that damn big. It ain't that damn good looking. I'm sorry. Shorty work hard for what she got, but so does everybody else's. You know what I'm saying? When it's a black woman, they try to make it either a whore or just some ghetto booty bullshit like that. You know what I mean? And real talk, the dudes make it even worse. I want to tuck shower on white society. You know what I'm saying? When a little white girl has a little bit of booty, they'll try to stretch that shit and try to make her some big superstar or whatever. But let some black woman have it, they'll damn near call her a monkey or an animal or some shit. And the brothers, instead of supporting that beautiful black woman, will damn near act like monkeys. You know what I'm saying? All thirsty and disrespectful. And just, I want to touch on this, man. I want to touch on Sarah Bartman and the whole damn nine. The fact that let this white girl had a booty any damn bigger, they'd have her playing Cleopatra in a fucking movie. You know what I mean? They take everything from us, even booty. Are you serious? They're gonna act like that little lump is better than every other black woman out there who's in the gym. There's a woman who was just in the fucking gym, yo. You know what I'm saying? On New Year's Eve, working her ass off. We're gonna touch on this, man. Let's take it from the top.
When I first started posting photos, I never thought my butt would be this like sensation or the most known butt on Instagram these days.
You might not recognize the face, but workout fanatic Jen Selter has one of the most famous butts in the world.
Is that Jen? Bigger than Kim's, guys. Oh my God.
But a body this good doesn't come easy, and Jen puts in long hours at the gym to achieve her toned figure. In under 2 years, the 20-year-old New Yorker has amassed a staggering following on Instagram, including global megastar Rihanna.
When I heard that Rihanna was following me on Instagram, I was the happiest girl. I've always been a fan since I was a young girl. And it just shows that if talent is following you, you're doing something right.
But Jen's near-perfect bum has attracted doubters.
With every picture I add, if it has a little butt in it, I get fake butt implants, Photoshop, I can go on and on. It doesn't offend me. I know my butt is real and it's hard work. You can't fake fitness, so I'll take it as a compliment.
As well as regular small meals to keep up her metabolism, Jen dedicates hours each morning to a grueling gym workout. And she hopes her dedication will inspire others all over the world to become more healthy.
There's times where I'll like tear because I get essays or messages from girls with their before and after picture. And it's like, because of you, I went to the gym every day this month. So that makes me feel amazing and hits my heart.
And it's no surprise Jen gets attention on the streets of New York.
Categorically, I can say it's one of the nicest butts I've seen.
Jen, man, she's beautiful. We need more bodies like that. Is she single?
With sponsorship deals in the pipeline, the future's looking bright for Instagram's most famous butt.
Right now, I'm just enjoying like what's going on. I didn't expect to have this many followers, be inspiring and motivating this many people around the world, so it's all new to me. So many plans for the future, which taking it step by step and just enjoying the ride.
Hey yo, so real talk, yo. Yeah, I'm not even gonna hate on no girl. She doing her thing. It wasn't her I was upset at. I was upset at the whole concept of like, you know what I'm saying, the whole world of booty. And who gets all the attention? Some white girl with a little bit of ass on her. You know what I mean? Just like Jessica Biel, when everybody was like, "Ooh, Jessica Biel has some incredible ass." No, the fuck she doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It kind of just reminds me of Miley Cyrus she's at the VMAs and all this bullshit, and it's like she has nothing. But when you realize that this Jen Selter girl has nothing close to no Miley Cyrus doing all that slutty shit, and I kind of feel bad for her because it's not just the fact that she's white, and you know what I'm saying, and has some booty on her. It's the fact that she's so damn small. And what I'm talking about is the fact that there's a lot of pedophilia in Hollywood. And that's one of the real creepy reasons why she's being put out there as like the hottest thing out there. It's not just the fact that she's white. It's the fact that she looks like she's 15 years old. I mean, she's 20. Like just turned 20. You know what I mean? Literally just coming out of being a teenager. You know what I'm saying? But she looks like she's about maybe 15 years old. And if you I remember Corey Feldman and some people talking about one of the biggest problems in Hollywood is pedophilia. And that's the real reason why you see a lot of these Hollywood celebrities, you know what I mean, 110 pounds, 120 pounds. That's all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Typical guy shit, making a woman go through all kinds of circles just so you can get a nut. You want these grown-ass women to be as skinny as little girls and have some booty on them. I mean, how ridiculous is this shit? You know what I mean? What kind of standards these women have to conform to just to satisfy some fat, sloppy, fucking pervert loser? If you remember Laura Flynn Boyle, the actress Laura Flynn Boyle, she was the villain in the second Men in Black movie. You know what I'm saying? I think she was in Mobsters with Christian Slater and Patrick Dempsey or something like that. You know what I'm saying? She came to an award show and she looked, you know, saying that a lot of people were hating on her because she was just naturally really thin. You know what I'm saying? And she came to an award show with like some outfit she made herself, and she looked like a little 10-year-old ballerina. And that's pretty much the look these people wanted. I mean, they made fun of her, but at the end of the day, she was that desired look that they were all looking for. You know what I'm saying? Even though she a grown-ass woman, y'all want her to be as little as a 14-year-old girl. What grown-ass woman? You know what I mean? That's why you won't see any... First of all, there are some thick white girls running around here. You know what I'm saying? That will never get the kind of shine this woman has because they don't look like little girls. And a lot of these guys need to just keep them real and say what kind of bullshit that they're on, man. Now these grown women having to starve themselves because deep down you want a little itty-bitty girl or fucking somebody as small as a goddamn child. That's some real creepy bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm looking at this lady and I'm thinking, I was so pissed off. I'm thinking, shit, I'd rather look at Sarah Bartman in a museum than look at this fucking lady on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? That's what Paul Mooney talked about, how they just take everything from black people. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather look at Nicki Minaj with an implant. So it's like at least it's black people keeping something that they have, even if it's something that Nicki Minaj really doesn't fucking have. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who don't know who Sarah Bartman is, Sarah Bartman was this African woman from the 19th century that was brought to Europe and used as like, and they had her. She was a big booty black woman from Africa, a big booty African woman. You know what I'm saying? And they put her in like a freak show, like a circus or some bullshit like that. They called her the Hottentot Venus, as a sideshow attraction named by some guy named Hendrik Caesar. You know what I'm saying? She pretty much advertised her, billed her as part man, part human. You know what I'm saying? I mean, part human, part animal. And that was the whole thing. It's like this white girl can have this little bit of booty and it's all good, but let Serena Williams have some booty, and you got some white girl coming to a damn tennis show making fun of her with fucking. Well, now I mean, remember that shit though? The white girl came to with like fake. She had like a shirt or some pillow and like a skirt or something like that, trying to make fun of Venus for having a big booty or something. I'm like, what the hell? That's natural. I mean, if anything, she worked for it. Like, the whole thing about this woman getting all the attention because she's in the gym and she's working hard. And it's like, there are black women who do the exact same thing. Buffy the Body has a workout tape. You know what I'm saying? She could make her ass clap, but she could damn near make you know what I'm saying? She damn near got good cardio and all kinds of good shit like that. Like, this shit is so... It's just so bullshit. Like, Sarah Bartman, they treated her like shit, man. They treated her like a fucking animal. You know what I'm saying? To the point that, like I said, I'd rather look at Sarah Bartman in the museum. After they were done prostituting her, having to be some sideshow animal, they having to get butt naked and letting people poke and touch her and reach inside her genitalia and touch all over her body. Listen, first of all, you know what the fucked up thing is that? You know what I mean? Anytime they have some woman or some person really just be a really fucked up example of black people or whoever the kind of people, chances are that person is usually with it. Like, it's not even like they took this guy to court, one of the guys who was using her to court for exploiting her, and they found in court that she had no problem with being used and disrespected in that kind of fucking manner. You know what I'm saying? Real fucked up shit. So some French guy named Georges Cuvier, something like this, one of them scientists, a quote-unquote scientist whose only experiments were meant to prove that blacks were inferior. Meanwhile, you're over there experimenting night and day with a superior black-ass booty. You know what I'm saying? All this, you know what I'm saying? Over here proving that we're inferior, but this lady's body was so incredible that this same scientist, when the lady died of infection in like in her 20s, they had her you know that those taxidermists, they pretty much took her body and like stuffed it and put her naked stuffed body on display in a museum next to her skeleton from like the 19th century all the way until 1980 something, maybe the late 70s or the early 80s. Like real disrespectful shit. And like I said, I'd rather look at that than look at this, because it's like back then at least they put a black woman on display, even if deep down they had to admit some bullshit to it. This over here, now they over there trying to pass on our traits to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have these white people not want to be white, but damn, they want to get tans. You know what I mean? Fake booties. You know what I'm saying? Fake lips. White girls are wearing weaves now. What the fuck? White girls are getting into fights and then getting their tracks pulled the fuck out. What the fuck is this, yo? I'm telling you, yo. It's what Omarosa was talking about when she meant by white mediocrity. She kind of. I want you to hear the clip if I can get it.
It's different for you and I. I'm an African-American woman. You get to walk around and be mediocre and you still get rewarded with things. We have to be exceptional to get anything in this business. I wasn't calling her mediocre.
Well, yeah, yo, she was. I wish she would have said, you know what I'm saying, that host Bethany could be inferior, could be mediocre and get away with it because she's white. But she said she can be mediocre, meaning that she kind of is mediocre. And she ugly with the ugly ass cheeks and the bones, looking like what was it, like Charles Krauthammer from Fox News. But I don't really watch her show to even say that she's fucking corny in that. And plus, Omarosa kind of has a bad track record of coming on even a black woman show like Wendy Williams and being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of a show she hasn't been on when she was disrespectful. Donald Trump, the whole fucking night. So I wish somebody else would have said that shit, but she said something that's fucking true, yo. A white people, I'm telling you, that's why Miley Cyrus with her no ass can get on stage at the fucking VMAs and close the fucking show. Single, ew, why are you even, you know what I mean? Ew, why she needs to go. She needs to, There's some Jen Selter girl saying that people were following her and being inspired to just hit the gym and you know what I'm saying, work for a better body. Miley needs to do that shit, because her shit is this how her and Robin Thicke, like, you know what I'm saying, two white wannabe black people, you know what I'm saying, they were talking about on the Jon Stewart show. What was this guy, the Holmes, I forgot this guy's name, but he was the senior, quote unquote, you know, senior black correspondent, you know what I'm saying, on the Daily Show, and he was talking about how the NAACP was damn near giving awards to more white people than black people and shit like that. Like, it didn't make any fucking sense. How are you awarding exceptional black people by not? I mean, they're taking everything from black people. They're damn near taking black excellence away from black fucking people. Like I said before, if this white girl's booty was any more fucking big, they'd have her playing Cleopatra. As a matter of fact, I think one of the guys was saying that one of the guys was talking about, oh, her booty is bigger than bigger than Kim's and all that bullshit. And I'm like, I mean, at least she works out for it. and her shit probably is. She could probably act better than Kim Kardashian, but at the end of the day, she isn't gonna get her own show unless she probably comes out with a damn sex tape too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird how this industry works, man. Like it's not even enough that she has. I don't know, cause she seems nice. But it's like it's all about playing some type of fucked up game or fitting some sick piece of shit's, you know what I'm saying, fucked up image above having talent. You know what I'm saying? I gotta play some bullshit ass game, and it's so fucking corny. Like they got that girl AJ Lee. AJ Lee. This shit right here is why AJ Lee's booty gets more notice than Naomi's. Even though Naomi damn near does a wrestling move with her damn butt. Is more athletic, but you know what I mean, she's brown skinned, doesn't fit that image, and it isn't gonna get the same damn shine. I mean, AJ Lee damn near looks Dominican, fuck Spanish. She looks dark Spanish, but talks white, so you know what I mean, she fits that goddamn role. It is what the fuck it is, man. Like I said, there was a model on New Year's Eve who was in the gym, you know what I'm saying, on New Year's Eve working the fuck out, getting her body right. And I'm telling you, man, this is why the fuck these black women aren't in any better position. Not even just because of white people, but because of us. Because we so, guys, we need to stop acting like the only thing our black women have to offer, beauty-wise, is sex. You know what I'm saying? You be with y'all. I was with my homeboy at this newsstand right by my house. And you know what I mean? We're looking at all the Vogue magazines. All the white women there look beautiful and all glamorous and all that shit. But all the black women with all the booty, all the looking like hoes, looking like prostitutes. And I'm thinking, first of all, have you ever seen a beautiful black woman with a shapely body wear a nice form-fitting dress that wasn't even no slutty shit? And just booty and shape and hips poking out every fucking way. You wouldn't put that on a fucking runway? Or go through a Vogue magazine, it's all young, frail-looking white motherfuckers. Come on, man. They were saying how before it was like 8% of the fashion industry was black people. Now it's at 6%. And the whole thing about racism is that, I'm telling you, when racism comes from, real racism comes from a feeling of inferiority, of insecurity, and trying to pass that shit off as wanting to be superior. You know what I mean? You hear Professor Griff talk about how the true reason of racism is white supremacy, not about prejudice. It's not about putting us in a bad light. It's about shutting us down and holding us down and keeping us and keeping us subservient. You know what I'm saying? Keeping us, you know what I'm saying, and as far as the social order goes, you know what I'm saying, pretty much marginalized. And you know what I want to touch on real quick? Well, yeah, yo, brothers, we need to stop acting like because that's why these women can't. That's why Nicki Minaj is the only girl out. She had to come in there with some fake retarded ass looking, donkey ass looking, fake booty looking shit. It doesn't even match her body because, you know what I mean, the hips, the thighs don't even match with the like it doesn't look right. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. You know who had a nice ass for a white girl or for a girl in general? The girl who played Stevie on the Parkers. She was also 6 on Blossom, but damn, I'm gonna put a picture of her shit. Her shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is that we're not treating these women like the goddesses that they are. You know what I mean? Some beautiful ass women. That's why the fuck this lady is at the gym working out on New Year's Eve. She don't got no man because a lot of us dudes be acting so stupid, trying to show off for each other and not appreciating what beauty we got and damn near trying to impress the girl that we got, not the niggas we got. You know what I'm saying? This shit remind me of Pam from Martin. You know how Pam from Martin, you know what I'm saying? She bad as hell, but she never had no man on the show. Not even when she was on the Boondocks and she was telling the wolf chick on the phone. You know what I mean? What Adolf Hitler's birthday really was. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to what's her name? Jessica Rabbit, I beg your pardon. Melissa Ford on she was advertising their Blood, Sweat and Heels show. She's really articulate. Like, I want to do real estate, so it's kind of ill to see how she follows that whole career playing out. But there goes a beautiful ass. First of all, she is so articulate. You couldn't just step to her on some bonehead. Like, you really would have to come at her, articulate. you know what I'm saying, intelligent, you know what I'm saying, and in some type of way profound perhaps. Like you could like come on, this one we got all kinds like we act so fucking thirsty and not appreciative. Like we like they're women with nice bodies we couldn't go into outer space with. Who wouldn't want to go into outer space with a bunch of thirsty ass dudes because these niggas start getting on some clown shit and not even appreciating what this woman has to offer. Like, yo, we fucked up. Yo, we guys, we really need to stop doing this shit because we the other half of the reason. It's white men and it's fucking black men. And as far as skin goes, I'm telling you, man, like, an insecurity. I was on this site called Lipstick Alley. Lipstick Alley is off the fucking chain because I was looking just to advertise my Bad Girls Club videos. And I'm telling you, man, like, they got that new girl, that new dark-skinned girl who was in 12 years a slave, as a slave. And she's like cleaning up the award season, award after award, and all you hear is, oh, that beautiful African girl, oh, that beautiful dark-skinned girl, oh, that beautiful. Of course she's beautiful, but that's the whole thing. We gotta look into like ancient Rome, the way these people would like, you know, conquer people and then like divide them up against each other. You know what I mean? Just basic imperial middle management. You know what I'm saying? Just imperial management. You know what I mean? Dealing with people, divide them against each other. And you light-skinned people and dark-skinned people who have that whole self-hate issue, do not believe for 1 second that any white man thinks that a dark-skinned woman is ugly. That is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm on this Lipstick Alley. You know, I was looking up some things for the Bad Girls Club, and they were talking about Judy when she was in whatchamacallit. She got into some kind of fight or some kind of issue back when she was in her hometown in like Illinois, Chicago, them types of areas. And they were calling her piss-colored. And I saw that in some other place, piss-colored, because she's light-skinned. I even joked about her looking like Miss Pac-Man and even moving too fast, dragging that guy into the bedroom and turning him into a ghost, a blue ghost, in that episode of the Bad Girls Club. But piss-colored? Is that what you women are calling each other? Like, you know, we guys only deal with insecurities the way you women do. You know what I mean? Some girl on Facebook was saying how light-skinned girls are whores and they're more you know what I'm saying, they're more egotistical, and that is so unfortunate, yo. Some white girls really, that's the thing, all racism is about ignorance. Some white girls really think that because they're being put forth more often, they are more beautiful. Not fucking true. They're just less of a threat because you're more Europeanized. But a beautiful woman is a beautiful woman is a beautiful woman. Let me give you a quick, easy example. No light-skinned beautiful woman would leave her man around a beautiful brown-skinned woman. No caramel-skinned woman would leave her man around any other colored beautiful woman. I mean, beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. No, that's the whole thing, man. It's all about, I was reading about Mark Antony, about Augustus invading Egypt because he thought Mark Antony and was a threat to Rome. You know how many people have attacked a motherfucker because they thought they were a threat? That's all this shit is. People attacking each other because you all consider each other a threat out of beauty. It's a shame. It's a real shame, you know what I mean? I think that's about it. I just want to talk about that real quick. Just how, you know what I mean, we're all divided. We all been divided. And as far as this shit right here, I know I kind of touched on, I went from talking about some skinny white girl, you know what I mean, who looks like she's in high school and having a whole bunch of grown men ogle her. But I'm trying to think where I was going from there. But that was about it, you know what I mean? Just that, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that real quick, man. Just how a lot of insecurity comes from weight, skin color, you know what I'm saying, how we're all being divided against each other, how they're putting this one girl out here when there's a whole world of beauty that's being negated and not being made and not being put forth because of an agenda, not because of any actual attraction, no out of any legitimate, you know what I'm saying? It's just so manufactured, you know what I mean, putting these people out here and building this perception of people You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there are thick white girls and there are skinny, beautiful black girls. You know who got an ass just like this Jen, whatchamacallit? The girl from Joan from Girlfriends, Diana Ross's daughter. Many times James smacked on her ass on that show. Oh, bubble ass Joan ass. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't even finish Girlfriends. Meanwhile, that same lady who produced the show has to make this bullshit about Gabrielle Union being a fucking side hoe. You know what I mean? Real bullshit. As far as putting forth beautiful black women, I've said this before about the Being Mary Jane show. Why is it? It's one thing to have a black woman starring on a major network show. You know what I'm saying? If Family Guy became Family Black Woman, imagine that bullshit. That'd be amazing. You know what I'm saying? They made a black female Al Bundy or some crazy shit like that. That'd be bananas. A black Dexter. That'd be bananas. You know what I'm saying? But as far as on BET, it took this. How long has it? I'm telling you, it's either Free from 106 in Park is the last woman to star in a black show that prominently, or the computer from whatchamacallit, the computer animation from Cedar's World. Remember that shit? Cedar, remember that? Anyway, yo, stand on the top rope. About to hit y'all at the finishing move. Today's moral of the story is, all right, guys. Sometimes there are a lot of things that are deeper, more complex, more fascinating, more interesting than a girl's butt on Instagram. Like the rest of her. Alright, I'm gonna get at y'all. Alright, damn, a couple of things I forgot to mention and I want to touch on real quick. Alright, first and foremost, the reason I brought up Sarah Bartman in regards to us as black men or in general is because the reason she was even brought to my attention was when Illseed from allhiphop.com posted in the rumor section. And there was a lady making a video about how we as black men have allowed a level of dehumanization of our black women, similar to what happened to Sarah Bartman. You know what I mean? Pretty much on a systematic basis. There's even like a little meme where they talk about how we as black men need to wake up and realize that how we are treating our black women is falling in line with we're just not knowing our history and not knowing the God and not knowing that our women are goddesses. And as far as pedophilia goes, and this whole issue at hand is because, well, I was mentioning AJ Lee, a wrestler from the WWE. Well, just like her compared to Naomi is more white friendly, she also is more pedophile friendly. You know what I mean? She has the whole gimmick where she skips to the ring like a little schoolgirl and was doing the whole ditzy doodah thing. And for some reason, a lot of grown heads were really, you know, getting into the whole act. And her being like 25, 26 years old, playing, you know, like I said, like even this girl right here, the Jen girl, isn't acting that damn ditzy and young. She actually is young. You know what I mean? Like, so in comparison to everybody I threw in kind of next to her, I really kind of have respect for her because she's just a hard-working young girl who probably has a really promising future ahead of her. You know what I mean? If anything, it's just the fact that it's kind of like the great white hope. You know what I mean? It's like the great white, the great white booty. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus is pretty much not just put out there as more white friendly, even though she's over there shaking all kinds of booty and trying to damn near be hood and being quote unquote ratchet. I don't know what the hell that is. You know what I'm saying? She's also more pedophile friendly. All her fan base is fucking a bunch of 14-year-old kids. They made fun of her on South Park, making her Fufa from Yo Gabba Gabba. Real pedophile bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Not just white mediocrity. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that's the thing. I don't really want to call this Jen Selter girl mediocre. It's just, come on, compare her to every Brazilian big booty girl, black booty girl, Spanish big booty girl, white big booty girl who's actually got a big booty, not just some whatever kind of shit, this little itty bitty bullshit shit. Come on, man. I'm sorry. How the hell, like I said, that's some pedophile shit. That's for all you little dick pedophile motherfuckers. I'm sorry. Lexington still couldn't, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna get at y'all. Thank you for listening.